Good morning, guys. Today we got a 2015 Ford F150 with a 3.5 EcoBoost, and it keeps going into limp mode. As soon as you get in the throttle hard, this thing completely shuts down. It has no throttle response whatsoever. So today we're going to be putting a new throttle body in it, replacing the air filter. And to get to this one, we're going to disconnect the air box from the filter. And right here's going to be our throttle body. So we'll probably take this clamp here off. We'll have an electrical connector there. Looks like 8 millimeters to hold the throttle body on. Some 8 millimeters for all of our intake boots. So let's get started. Alright, we got our old filter out. We got this right here disconnected. Use a little bungee cord to hold that back. Got our clamps loose here where it goes to the throttle body. I got our electrical connector here disconnected. Just release that red tab, pull it back, and squeeze right there on that, and that releases that connector. Now we'll get this boot and stuff here separated, get this off, and then we've got our 4 bolts, and then we can get our new throttle body put on. Alright, we got our throttle body removed, our old throttle body gasket, and the old throttle body. And check this out. So pushing on the butterfly, hear that? It's hanging. It's hanging and got a catch in it. So that's what we're making this truck here go into limp mode. So now let's get our new one put on and our new gasket. We picked all this up down at the O'Reilly's. New gasket. And the new throttle body. Alright, new throttle body in place. Let's get everything. Let's get our 4 bolts tightened up, and then we'll get our clamps. Alright, once you get your clamps and stuff back on, we'll go ahead and plug our throttle body back in. So you hear the click, and then you get the pin pushed in. Release our bungee cord. Alright, once you release that, you can get your intake tube here pushed in. We already got our air filter popped in, our clips and stuff put on there. So we'll get this tight, and then we'll get inside. Now we're fixing to do a throttle body relearn. So we got our scanner pulled up. Get the VIN here read. Hot functions. Throttle relearn. Oh. It's going to get rid of all the keep alive memory that's saved in the computer. So once all this is done, ignition switch to off. Okay. Turn the key back on. Let's crank it up. Alright, let's take it for a spin around the block and see how it does. Alright, we're out on our test drive. Got our scanner pulled up. And this thing seems to be running much, much better. It has power like it never had before. Before, as soon as you got the throttle, anything harder than much of off idle, it would just throw it in the limp mode. It wouldn't pull itself. And now we're running 60 and you can get the throttle and it doesn't go in the limp mode. So far, so good. Alright guys, we made it back from our test drive. No codes. So this one here is all buttoned up and ready to go. We'll get this one back to the owner. So if you're ever in doubt if it's got issues or whatnot, you can pull that air box off and fill that butterfly. And that was a problem all along. So don't let something simple like that leave you stranded or broke down in the middle of the highway.